Hi, I'm Molly and I work for Coed Lleol, part of the Small Woods Association. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 easy ways to catch insects. A Puta, a pitfall trap and tree beating. Come on, I'll show you.
Method 1. Puta. A Puta is a special pot with tubes attached to it that you can use to suck up insects. To make your Puta you will need a pot or a jar with a well-fitting lid, 2 pieces of tubing, some fine mesh, an old pair of tights will do just nicely, a rubber band, some coloured tape, a drill or something to make holes in the lid of your jar, and as an optional extra you can use a glue gun or silicone filler to secure the tubes in place. To get started making your Puta, the first thing you need to do is to measure the outer diameter of your tubes, then choose a drill bit the same size and drill 2 holes in the lid of your pot. Once you've done this, push each of the tubes through the holes in the lid. If it's quite a tight fit and the tubes aren't slipping, you can leave them like this. Otherwise, you can use some silicone filler or hot glue to secure the tubes in place. Now you need to choose which tube you'll be sucking through. Use your coloured tape to mark the end of the tube so you can quickly and easily tell which one to put in your mouth. Now, cut a small amount of mesh, big enough to wrap around the end of the tube, and secure it to the other end of your sucking tube with a rubber band. This will stop you inhaling any little creatures when you're pooting. Now, all that's left for you to do is to put the lid back on the pot and find a place to poot. You can use the Puta in a couple of different ways, either like a hoover, collecting all the unseen beasties, or you can find your insect first and point the Puta at it to catch it so that you can get a better look. Once you've had a good look at your catch, be sure to release them back where you found them. Method 2. Pitfall trap. A pitfall trap is a hole in the ground that you can use to catch invertebrates as they move over the surface of the soil. To make a simple pitfall trap, you will need 2 plastic cups or pots with drainage holes drilled into the bottom of each, a trowel, bulb planter or something to dig with, some mesh or chicken wire that will fit over the top of one of your cups, and something to act as a lid, such as a flat stone or a piece of plastic. The first thing you need to do is dig a hole in the ground that your plastic cups can fit into. Place your cups one inside the other into the hole and secure them in place with soil, making sure that the top edge of your cup is flush with the ground around it. Place your chicken wire on top of the cup to make sure that no amphibians or mammals accidentally fall into it, then put your lid on top. The lid is there to protect the trap from rain, and you need to make sure that there's enough space between the lid and the top of your trap that invertebrates can crawl underneath it. I use some sticks to elevate the lid, but you could also build a structure to hold the lid in place. Now it's a waiting game. Leave the trap for a while, then come back and see what you've caught. Now it's time to check your trap. You can empty the contents of the trap into a tray to make it easier to see what's there. This time I caught some snake millipedes, woodlice, a tiny spider and some springtails. Method 3. Tree beating. This is one of the easiest ways to find insects living in a tree or a bush. All you need is a stick and a plain surface. You can get special beating trays, but an upside down umbrella or an old bedsheet will work just as well. Spread your bedsheet, or whatever surface you're using, out underneath a tree or bush, then gently shake the tree or tap the branches with your stick. The movement will dislodge any beasties that have been sitting in the tree, and they'll all fall out onto your sheet for you to see. Loads of invertebrates live in vegetation, including insects such as this beetle and this aphid, and other invertebrates such as mites and spiders.
So there you have it. I hope you have a great time making some of these traps. If you do have a go, I'd love to hear what you find, so drop a comment below. If you want to find out more about Coed Lleol Small Woods and what we do, have a look at our other videos and check the description of this video for links to our website and our social media. Thanks very much and happy bug hunting!